Combat sports are huge. They captivate audiences around the world, drawing in millions of fans who are eager to witness the raw intensity and drama that unfolds in the ring or the octagon. Millions of people watch UFC, boxing, and MMA. These sports have become a global phenomenon, with events broadcasted to every corner of the globe, uniting fans in their shared passion for the spectacle. They are drawn to the skill, the athleticism, and the raw power on display. The dedication and discipline of the fighters, the strategic maneuvers, and the sheer physical prowess are mesmerizing to watch. But let's be real, the thing everyone wants to see is a knockout. A knockout is sudden, it's dramatic. It's the moment that can turn the tide of a fight in an instant, leaving the audience in awe. It's a visceral display of force that can end a fight in an instant. The sheer impact, the sudden collapse, it's a moment that is both thrilling and terrifying. But what exactly is happening inside the body when someone gets knocked out? What causes the brain to shut down so abruptly, leading to that dramatic fall? It's more than just getting hit really hard. The science behind a knockout is complex and involves a series of rapid, often violent, physiological responses. It's about the brain, how it works, and how it's vulnerable to impact. The brain, encased in the skull, is a delicate organ, and understanding its vulnerabilities is key to understanding knockouts. In this essay, we're going deep on knockouts. We'll explore the intricate details of what happens during a knockout, from the initial impact to the aftermath. We'll look at the science behind them, delving into the research and studies that have been conducted to understand this phenomenon, the impact on the brain and body, and how to recover. We'll examine the short-term and long-term effects of knockouts on athletes and the steps they take to recover and return to the sport. We're talking about the risks, the long-term effects, and how to stay safe in combat sports. Let's do this. Join us as we uncover the truth behind the spectacle of the knockout. Picture this. Two fighters in the ring. The crowd is roaring, the tension is palpable, and both athletes are at the peak of their physical condition. Every move is calculated, every punch is a potential game changer. One throws a perfectly timed punch connecting with the other fighter's jaw. This isn't just any punch, it's a culmination of speed, power, and precision. The force of that impact travels through the skull and into the brain. The energy transfer is almost instantaneous, sending shockwaves through the cranial cavity. It's basic physics, like a cue ball hitting another ball. The momentum is transferred from one object to another, causing a chain reaction. But here's the thing. Your brain isn't just floating around in your skull. It's a delicate organ suspended in a protective casing. It's cushioned by cerebrospinal fluid. This fluid acts as a buffer, absorbing minor shocks and preventing the brain from hitting the skull. This fluid helps protect your brain from everyday bumps and jolts. Whether you're jogging, jumping, or just moving your head, the fluid ensures your brain stays safe. A knockout punch, though, that's a different story. The sheer force behind such a punch is extraordinary, far beyond what the cerebrospinal fluid can handle. The force is so great that it overwhelms the protective fluid. The brain, unable to stay cushioned, is thrust violently against the skull. The brain slams against the inside of the skull. This sudden collision can cause bruising, bleeding, and other serious injuries. This disrupts the brain's normal electrical activity, causing a short circuit. The result? The fighter loses consciousness, leading to a knockout. Think of your brain like a computer. It relies on electrical signals to control everything you do. A knockout is like a power surge that messes up those signals. When the brain hits the skull, it triggers a cascade of chemical reactions. Neurotransmitters, the messengers in your brain, get thrown out of whack. Some areas of the brain become overactive while others shut down. This sudden disruption is what causes the knockout. The fighter loses consciousness because their brain can't function properly. It's like hitting the reset button. Section 4. The aftermath. From dazed to disoriented. You've seen it a million times. A fighter gets knocked out cold, then slowly starts to come around. They're dazed, confused, and disoriented. Their motor skills are all over the place. These are all classic symptoms of a concussion, a mild traumatic brain injury. Other symptoms include headache, nausea, dizziness, memory problems, and sensitivity to light or noise. These symptoms can last for a few minutes, a few days, or even longer. It all depends on the severity of the impact and the individual. Section 5. Recovering from a knockout, a gradual return. Recovering from a knockout takes time. There's no magic pill. The brain needs time to heal and reset itself. Rest is crucial. Doctors will often advise against physical activity, screen time, and even reading. The goal is to give the brain a break from any stimulation that could delay healing. Once the initial symptoms subside, a gradual return to activity is key. This means starting slow with light exercise and gradually increasing the intensity. It's important to listen to your body and consult with a doctor throughout the recovery process. Section 6. Minimizing the risk, defense, and preparation. Look, knockouts are an inherent risk in combat sports, and they can happen to anyone. But there are things fighters can do to minimize the risk and protect themselves. It starts with proper training and consistent practice. Developing good head movement and defensive skills is crucial for every fighter. Strengthening your neck muscles can also help absorb some of the impact from a blow. And of course, wearing proper protective gear, like mouth guards and headgear, is essential for safety. But even with the best preparation, knockouts can still happen, and fighters must be ready. Section 7. The Warrior's Burden, Respecting the Risks. Combat sports are about pushing your limits, testing your skills, and digging deep into your well of courage. Every punch, every kick, and every grapple is a testament to the hours of dedication and the relentless pursuit of excellence. But they also carry inherent risks. Injuries are an inevitable part of the journey, and the physical toll can be immense. Knockouts are a stark reminder of the potential consequences of stepping into the ring or the octagon. The impact of a well-placed strike can be devastating, leaving fighters vulnerable and exposed. It's a warrior's burden, accepting these risks. The courage to face these dangers head-on is what sets fighters apart. They understand the stakes and embrace the challenge with unwavering resolve. But it's also about respecting the power of the knockout. Each strike carries the weight of potential injury, and the respect for this power is what drives fighters to train harder and smarter. It's a reminder that the brain is a complex and delicate organ. The effects of repeated impacts can be long-lasting and severe, making it crucial to prioritize brain health. It's about fighting smart, training hard, and prioritizing safety. Proper technique and protective gear are essential in minimizing risks and ensuring longevity in the sport. Because at the end of the day, the most important victory is walking away healthy. The true measure of success is not just in the wins and losses, but in the ability to continue the journey, stronger and wiser. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content on the science behind combat sports. Your support helps us bring you more insightful and engaging content. Thank you for watching.